Hello friends. So in this video we are going to see how to install the MongoDB server on your local machine and check if it is started. We will also install a MongoDB client called MongoSH. We can also call it Mongo Shell. And we will also see a GUI interface which is called Campus. Okay, Mongo Shell is a command line tool, whereas the Campus is a GUI. Okay, so in order to install these software, just type in the browser called mongodb.com. Okay, so as soon as this page gets loaded, click on here the product menu. Okay, in the product menu we can see here we have tools, campus, and community edition. So this community edition first we are going to download. uh, Although all these tools, MongoDB server, campus, and Mongo shell is already installed on my machine, so but let me go through the process. Okay, so first you can download the community edition, which is MongoDB server. Okay, so the page will be loaded and it will land to MongoDB community server download page. From here in this section in the community server, you can see there is a select package button. You can, but there is no charge. Package means what package you want to download. Okay, so we have the options for the versions. So I'm going to just download. Okay, you can download whatever the default current version is being selected. Okay, whatever the platform you want to select, you can select it. Okay, and then we have two ways to install this package, uh, either MSI or zip. If you download MSI, it is just an installer. You can follow the process. It's a exe file. You can download it, and on double click it will give you a dialog box for the installation purpose. You can follow that. So, and once you download it, okay, I will show you that what to do after this download. At the same time, if you don't want to do that installation, don't want to go with the exe installer, you can choose this zip. Both are the same thing. Okay, so after that you need to go to download the Mongo shell. So you can come to here, mongodb.com/try/download/shell. I can give you this. I'll give copy this URL in the description, so you can get it from there. Okay, you directly can come to here. Otherwise, you can find on Google. It is simple. We can find it out. But you can go through this URL. The same thing here also. You can choose. So I already have these things downloaded. So let's go what to do after the after we have downloaded it successfully. So I have, you can see, you will get the zip file. Okay, this two zip file you will get it, MongoDB Windows, whatever the version we have selected. You can simply extract here. Okay, so it will create the folder. Okay, and everything there in this folder. At the same time you can unzip this one also. Now what we need to do, we need to go inside this folder. We need to go inside this bin folder. You can copy this path. You can copy this path, and then you need to go to the environment variable in this advanced settings, in the advanced system settings. So we know how to open this advanced system setting, I believe. Okay, so we can click here, and we need to add the path to the environment variable. So you can closely see in the path variable, path variable, and even in the user variable. In the system variable, we have two things: user variable and system variables. So you can use the user variable. Okay, if you are using um, your laptop, your system with a particular user. So on that user it will be installed. So just click on edit. There are all the software systems which is installed. You can see I already have MongoDB server bin folder. So what you can do, you can create new and you can paste the path till the bin. Okay, remember, enter the path till the bin. What is the benefit of adding this path into the environment variable is that, okay, the, so I already have this, so I'm not adding that. Okay, so if I don't have that, then what I need to do, even without adding the path to the environment variable, we can run it. How we can run it? We can go to mm, the folder. We can go to the unzip folder. In the bin folder, we can open a command line here. Okay, and from there only, what we need to type, mongo mongo d mongo d, not db, mongo d. You can see there is one exe file, mongo d. Okay, so we just need to type mongo d and hit enter. It will start a MongoDB server. That means what? A database server. A MongoDB server has been started. See, my server is not started now. Maybe I have some server already running. Okay, so I had already running the server. Let me exit it. To exit from the MongoDB server, we can just see the control C. We can just do the control plus C. Okay, so my initially running MongoDB server is down now. I am going to uh, start it again from the folder we downloaded, MongoDB. And when it will start it up, it will be using the default port number is called 27017. Okay, so here you can see 20717. Let me show you where it's gone. Okay, let me, if you, okay, here if you can see. Okay, so MongoDB server is started, but what we can do now, we can't do anything. We can't execute command here. Okay, we can't execute the command here in this window. So this console or this CMD is just for starting up the MongoDB server. Now with what we need to do in order to see, or in order to work with the MongoDB, we need some Mongo client which will connect to the MongoDB server, and we can work in the database. So that client is Mongo SH, Mongo shell. Okay, so now here we have this Mongo shell. Okay, so what you can do, what you can do, either you can configure, either you can take this path till the bin and again go to the environment variable, and the same thing in the advanced system setting environment variable, we can add that there in the same path. Okay, in the path variable we can edit and we can call new and we can add it here. You can see I already have done this. Okay, so I'm not doing this, I have already done this. The benefit of doing this is, I will let you know, that we can open the command line. See, open the command line and we can run the Mongo shell from anywhere. Okay, as I have the Mongo shell already configured in the path, so I can run it from anywhere. Okay, and it is trying to connect to the MongoDB server. So you can see it is connecting on. By default it knows what is the port. Okay, and by default it will connect to test database. Okay, if it is not connected, I mean if your if you have not configured your Mongo shell path into that path variable, then it will give you an error. Okay, it will not start. In that condition, what you can do, you can run the Mongo shell from within the folder where it is extracted, where you unzip it. So I came into the Mongo shell bin folder, and here also I can say Mongo sh. Okay, so here you can see this is connected. The same thing. Okay, so now this gives a proof that MongoDB server is started and our Mongo client, Mongo shell is connected to the server that we have started. Okay, we will connect it again. Let me exit it. So once you write exit, it will come out of the shell. Okay, we will talk about the shell in details in the coming video. But here I would like to show you now the campus. Okay, so in order to install the campus, you can again go to the MongoDB and you can go to the product and you can click on this campus. Okay, and you can simply download it. It will download installer. You can go here and same thing, if you want to use the zip folder or the installer, you can download it and follow the process. So it is again a MongoDB client. You can this is a GUI based client. Okay, Mongo shell is a command line client, but campus is a GUI based client. So let me show you. To Mongo campus. Okay, you can see MongoDB campus. Okay, so my system looks slow. We are waiting for it. Okay, so it is starting. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so it has started. So you can see it's a user interface, GUI user interface, and it is also by default giving us a connection path where we can connect. So this connection path is means which MongoDB server you want to connect. You can, if you want to, if you have in your organization, if the MongoDB server is installed on some different machine, so we can give the path to that machine and port, and then we can hit connect. For now on our machine it is localhost and the default port 27017. Okay, let's connect. Okay, we are connected, and you can see here we have four database. See, by default you will see three database: admin, config and local. Okay, uh, you will not see test database until you create any collection into that, so don't worry about that now. Now let's go to the Mongo shell. Okay, I want to show something to you. So this is, let's connect to Mongo shell. So in the Mongo campus, MongoDB campus, you just show that by default it was uh, it had a connection URL, database connection URL. But you see in this mm, command shell, Mongo shell, we also we just gave the command mongo sh, and by default it also connected to the local host and local port and the test database. Remember, MongoDB shell, shell, mongo sh will connect to test database by default. Okay, so um, here here in the campus, we can, from here we can choose any database. And let me tell you something about this admin database. Config database is for administrative purpose. Okay, so don't do anything in this unless you want to configure something or administrative work you want to do. So play with in the local database, or you can create a new database. Okay, so let's go to Mongo shell to understand how we can connect to a particular database. Okay, so once I'm going again to Mongo SH, okay, I'm just going to connect to, just to show you, it is connecting to by default test database. You can see here it is connecting to test database. Like we are into the Mongo shell now and we are in the test database. How to display the how to display the list of database? You can say show DBS or databases. Okay, so you can see here we have four database: admin, config, local, and test. Okay, the same thing here. Now I would like to show you here. Exit. What if I want to connect with a certain database? Okay, I want to connect with a certain database. uh, it is a long path, so let me exit from this window and log in with, I mean, go to the command shell with the, as I already have the Mongo shell configured in the environment variable, so I don't need to start the Mongo shell from that particular folder. I can just simply say here Mongo sh. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm connected to Mongo test database. So what I wanted to show you how to connect to a particular database. So let me exit it here, and what I can say is CLS. What I can say is Mongo uh, Mongo sh space localhost colon port 27017 slash the particular database. So now I'm going to connect local database. Okay, so okay, it is trying to connect to local database. You remember when, okay, now you can see uh, we are connected with local database. Okay, so do CLS, or let see these things that I wanted to show you. When we tried just saying Mongo sh, there was not any particular database name, but it was connecting to test database. Okay, so I'm doing CLS, clearing the screen. Okay, now from here, if I want to switch to particular any different database, what I need to do, I need to do use test. Okay, okay, I am switched to test database. We can see if I have to see how, what are the tables into this. So we can say show collections. Okay, we will talk about, so I have a table or collection. Basically in MongoDB it says a collection. You can resemble the from RDBMS. In the RDBMS, as uh, uh, you can think of this collection as a table in terms of RDBMS. Okay, we will not going to talk more in this video. This video is intended to only making the server up, installing the server and connecting to it. Okay, and making this client connected to server. So in the next video we will talk in details about what is MongoDB, why it was required, and then we will continue the series on learning basic things to advanced things. Okay, okay, yeah. So for this video, this is fine. And subscribe to the channel if you want to learn the MongoDB. I'll keep updating this video in this series. Okay, thank you, take care, bye bye.